Good morning. Welcome to June 9th. And today we're going to be ending our readings in 2nd Chronicles, 2nd Chronicles 34 through 36, and then John chapter 19. As I'm reading this morning, we hear about Josiah, a very young king, going into the throne, coming after Hezekiah, and we see a very strong relationship with God, even at a young age. And I think about that over the years of youth ministry I've done, and I almost get jealous watching some of these kids, but also very, very proud of them and excited for them finding Jesus at such a young age. My granddaughter Evie was here last weekend, and she's one. She's on fire for the Lord, and she's active in her youth program and helping at church, and I remember back when I was 13, it was like pulling teeth to get me to confirmation class, and I just didn't have any desire to have that part in my life. And I think about what I've missed out over the years. When someone comes to Christ at such a young age, they got so much ahead of them in time to make an impact on the kingdom. It's just incredible, watching these young kids. It's again, I've seen that over the years in youth ministry, and there's so many of them that I've seen and witnessed over the years that we're able to get a hold on their spiritual lives at such a young age and make such an impact in their youth group and their schools, their world. A lot of them I know that are out there. They're in ministry. They've just tackled life for Jesus really strongly, and that's exciting. In John, we hear the author, really talking about in-depth point of Jesus's life, and that too, just be able to witness, how things went for Jesus. The other Gospels, we read those, but John gets so in depth about every little aspect of the death of Jesus and the resurrection. It's really a great new people when they come into the faith. There again, young people, youth. I've always encouraged them to read the book of John, and it just opens up a whole new relationship with Jesus that the other Gospels don't always tackle, at least that in depthly. So, just processing that through, and I encourage you, I always tell everyone, read John, and after you're done reading John, read it again, and after you're done reading it, read it again, and that's just an example of again what the writers has to say about Jesus and his relationship with us, or the one that he wants with us, and that he desires to have with us, and lets us know exactly who he is and what he's about. And even at the getting before Pilate today, and going through the torture and the sacrifice that he did for us, it's just amazing, and quite humbling, thinking that someone loves us that much that they lay their life down for us. So I hope you take that away today, just knowing that we have a God out there that loves us that much, that we have the King of Kings that just overrules everything else. And if you're a young person out there, keep your faith walk growing and developing. If you're some of the older ones, continue to have influence on your grandkids, great-grandkids, or whoever is in your life, nieces, nephews, the kid next door. It's so important that we share the gospel in such a day as today, and allow people to to grab onto that at a young age. Statistics say that 90% of people will come to Christ before the age of 18. And so, that's an opportunity for us. But if we're not before them, if we're not doing things, we just don't have that opportunity to help them develop that relationship. So that's why youth groups are so important, children's ministries, family ministries, everything that we can do to get the gospel in these kids' hands. And with that, June 22nd, Wilma had a meeting with us today and getting things put together. We're going to do a drive-through VBS this year. We want to get the gospel and the Word of God in these kids' hands, and again, be part of the solution and not part of the problem. So have a great day today. God bless you, and I'll see you in the morning.